Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. It seems like I have missed a lot this week. Hey, Clapcats, how are you? Hey, my Jean, how are you? You missed a lot last night. I literally woke up about 4:30 my time, and I managed to catch just the end bit of it. And I was like, holy Toledo's, what on God's green earth is going on? I just, like, I want to believe that, like, Nat is a victim, and to a certain degree, I do. I do believe that. But on another part of me is saying she's not admitting to things that she's done or she's wanted people to do. Do you know what I mean? So I'm a bit like my heart says, don't be such a bitch, Joe. And then, but my head is saying, Joe, come on. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jean. I missed you, love. We missed you. I've had such a really, really hectic. We've had so much family stuff going on. My friend had surgery just Monday, no, Friday. My friend's husband got rushed into hospital. He's got sepsis. My other friend's, his mum's passing away. We're still waiting on my sissy's husband. We're just having a lot of family stuff right now. So it's a lot of stress and a lot of worry. So I'm really sorry that I have kind of deserted all of you guys, but I've just had so much like real life stuff going on. So I really do apologize. I watched the entire 6 hour stream and my head was spinning. Jean, I want to watch it. It did say that she's going to put it back up, but I don't know. I hope she puts it back up because I only caught, like I said, I think it was like 4:30 this morning I woke up and I caught that sort of last maybe hour-ish, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit shorter, but I think it's like that last sort of hour mark. But I definitely I want to watch it all and see like what everything was about. I know a lot of you don't like Katie, but I think she handled herself really well on that live, considering there was a lot of Katie haters and she's up there by herself. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Unirock is going to watch it on his live stream tonight. Perfect. Thank you, Kirsten. I'll end up watching that tomorrow because Uni's always goes too late for me. But I'll definitely watch Uni tomorrow when I get up. He always goes like silly o'clock my time. Yeah, so I apologize everybody that I haven't been on. Just so much bloody family stuff, and it's such a worry when everyone's like so poorly, you know. Kay is going to edit some of the words that are not allowed on YouTube and then repost it most likely tomorrow. That'd be perfect. I wouldn't probably have time to watch it now anyway tonight because it's like nighttime here. Well, it's not nighttime, it's late afternoon, I suppose. What do you call after 6? Early evening, late afternoon? I don't know what you call it. Early evening, yeah. I definitely haven't got 6 hours to sit and watch a live stream. But I gotta be honest, like, hi Joe, I'm here, but in the car just listening. Have a great lunch, Chopper. I just thought Kay, I'm gonna give her credit. I think she did amazing to try and sort of keep everything balanced. Although I do kind of hate the fact that everyone is not holding her accountable a little bit more. My head is saying she is a victim, but she's also done stuff. Sorry, I timed Hoot 8 by mistake. Sorry, Hoot. Oh, poor Hoot. Sorry, Hoot. She butt blocked you. I think it was Hoot that got booted last time with a boob. Poor Hoot gets butt booted and then bloody boob booted. I'm sure it was, wasn't it Hoot that got booted with a boob before? Poor Hoot. I'm sorry, Hoot. It's only a couple of set minutes. Poor Hoot. Oh, she's okay, Chop. She'll understand. She knows accidents happen. Yeah, there was a lot. My thoughts with you and your family and your friends were not well. Thank you, Jean. I appreciate it. It's just so much. Like, I'm missing so much, and because I haven't really been online, catching up never works. Do you know what I mean? You always try and think you can catch up, but in reality, you really can't catch up because no sooner you're trying to catch up, they're doing another live or they've got another video out, and it seems like you can never catch up then. One thing that did annoy me yesterday in that live was the chat, and I'm not going to say who it was because that's just petty Betty of me, but there was two people, on more than two, I'm lying, there was more than two, but two main instigators, I'm going to say, but there was more than two, that were, with all the other things going on, they were still just concerned about that damn flag. And I'm like, why? Who cares? With all this other stuff going on, death threats and talking about people's essay, getting reports, who cares whether the flag got ripped or the flag got weathered? Is that really, in the grand scheme of things, is that really like of anywhere of importance? Do you know what I'm saying? I just think it was so dumb. Kay is really excellent moderator. She really is, Jean. I don't really watch her, I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I literally just started following her maybe 2-3 weeks ago, maybe, but she's a very, very good moderator. If I had an issue with somebody and I wanted to go on a neutral channel, I would ask her to do it, because I think she's very, very neutral. She tries her best to not sort of allow people to talk over each other. Do you know what I mean? She tries her best. And I think she's good. I agree with you, Joe. It is. It just seemed so petty with all the other things going on. You're concerned about a dang flag. Like, who cares? In reality, who cares? If the flag is weathered, then oh well, it's weathered. If it got broken, then oh well, it got broken. In the grander scheme of things, like, it's a flag. People are being DOXX. People are getting other people's SA reports and making money off it, and people are being doxxed. Like, Charlotte literally was full on doxxed. Somebody put her house out, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? Somebody literally put the front of her house out. That's not okay. My heart went out for Waxy and also to KG. I had no idea how severe the death threats were against the children. Made my stomach turn. It was bad. It was bad, like bad. I don't know that Waxy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I've never watched her. I've literally only ever heard her name mentioned just this last couple of weeks kind of principle, but I don't know who she is. But I just think this is just so much. And I think more of the point is, it's 2 years now. This has been going on for Katie for 2 years. And my feelings on Katie is absolutely irrelevant. Do you know what I mean? Katie can drive me nuts sometimes, and I'm not going to be not honest about that. She drives me freaking potty. Sorry, Hoot. She butt blocked you. How rude. I'll come back. Lexi is one of the sweetest people on YouTube. I'll have to have a look. I forgot to say it now. Oh yeah, so it's irrelevant what I think of Katie. Do you know what I mean? Like, do she drive me nuts sometimes? Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? I was very upset with her not so long ago. You can ask her. I'm sure she'll tell you. I messaged her and I was furious with her. She, she apologized and we move on. That's all I want to take it down, apologize and move on. Do you know what I mean? Hey there, welcome back. We've missed you. Hey, allegedly. I'm sorry, girl. I was just saying then that we got so much going on in real life. It's a lot of stress. I apologize. I do apologize, everybody. I haven't been on. I really am. We've said so much real life stuff. My friend's husband's in hospital with sepsis. My other friend had to go all the way back to London because his mammy's not very well and is on the last stages. My sissy's husband's still poorly. He's had a driver put in yesterday, day before. So it's all so much, I understand people may not KJ, but this has gone way too far. I can't wait for the justice. Exactly that, Jean. And that's exactly what it is. Your feelings on KJ really shouldn't come into it at this point. You can still, if KJ did something, I would do a video. I'm not adverse to not doing a video on her. If she did something new and I didn't like it or what I perceived as wrong, I would literally do a video. I have no qualms of doing that. What my qualms are is these people day in, day out, going after it. And when somebody has a file on her, like Erin has a file, that's extreme. There's somebody else that's got a file that can literally tell you exactly what she said and transcripts of every single live that she's done. That's freaking weird. That's weird. I have anxiety watching that stream. You just don't know who to believe. It's such a mess. And that was my issue as well. I really did struggle believing all of what Nat said. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not. Do I feel like she's a yes person? Absolutely, I do. I really do. I feel like she will please whoever she's talking to. So I do honestly believe that. But I also don't believe that somebody is how she is and how she acts and stuff. Something she said on there, right? And I knew that damn well she was trying to act the fool and act like she didn't know. But she went, oh, what's a civil suit? Girl, just a couple of weeks ago, you signed a freaking sworn declaration in a civil suit against Katie. Don't act the fool. This is evil personified. Absolutely, allegedly. Absolutely. Hey, my Patty. EKC and Tina are the ones who have kept files on KJ. How sick and twisted is that? So sick and twisted. It's just weird. These people, not Erin, but, the other one have been going on doing this now. This has been going on way before I even started on YouTube, and I'm coming up to my 2nd year of anniversary soon. And she's been documenting, quote unquote, Katie's bad behavior or problematic behavior, I think she calls it. Do you know what I mean? Who are we, right, to judge someone else's behavior? Because none of us are saints. None of us. We all got freaking things in our closet that we don't wish to have come out. You imagine, I just don't get it. And these people are problematic. They say that they're doing it because Katie is a bad person. She's problematic. You're doing exactly the same behavior as you are accusing her of doing. So which part of it is okay for you to, but not okay for her to? Do you know what I mean? Which then that's just it kind of bothers me. I'm not going to lie. When did we become that it was our moral high ground? Just like Aaron, you know? Hang on 2 seconds. Oh. Do you know what I mean? Like, when was it? When was it our responsibility to do it? That's my issue. What gave Aaron the right to sit there and be this huge moral police officer that wants to put Katie in her place? That kind of bothers me a little bit. Did anyone see Kay's live yesterday and that came on? I was just talking about, I missed so much. It's just the YouTube, for fuck's sake. Exactly that. Hi, Doris. I'm so lost. What is the live I keep hearing about? On Kay Baxter, or Baxter, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, channel. She's took it down a moment to edit it. It should be back up tomorrow or maybe later today. It was a live. Katie Joy was up there. Kay, obviously. I can't remember. It's up now. All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Nat was up there. Who else was up there? I can't remember. Oh, Waxy was up there. I'm gonna try and watch. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time tonight to watch it all. Waxy was up there. She got very upset, bless her. She really did. I think she just feels so bad for Charlotte, like, you know. And me and Charlotte are not friends, but I even reached out to Charlotte and we've spoken, and because I just felt bad, like, that's not okay. Like, they're just literally doxing her now just for the sake of doxing her. Like, why? What's the point? It was pretty intense. Allegedly, I woke up at like 4:30 this morning, or 5:30, no, 4:30, I think it was. And I caught like the last hour-ish. I started, but it was 3 a.m. and I started slow, so I fell asleep. Me too. Hey, Joanna, welcome. Did you watch it, Joanna, last night? Did you watch Kay's live? That's what we're talking about. I just feel sorry for, and do you know what's really sad? That if the people who were against KJ are now not against KJ, they're being attacked for not sticking to the plan, for not, you know, pulling her up on her bad behavior, and also using other creators to de her and Waxy, my opinion only. Oh, I agree. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. Charlotte is broken and it's not fair. I literally messaged her. We've been messaging back and forth the last couple of days. And we all know who that is, allegedly. Or the main two culprits. Because Charlotte told me that where that person got it from was Aaron. Chopper's listening. I tell you, said hi, Doris. She's driving for lunch with hubby. No, I didn't know who that is. I literally caught it like 4, 4:30 this morning. I'll send you the link, Joanna, so you can watch it later. Absolutely. It is. It is, you know, it's not fair. It's not okay to just keep going after somebody like that. Like, that's just not fair. It's not. And what, just because she doesn't want to go after Katie no more, or just because she doesn't want to do their dirty work anymore? It seems like a lot of people now have shifted from the Katie hater to, actually, I don't like her, but I'm just not gonna, I don't want to go down that road, And if you think about it, over the last 2 years, it's got progressively worse. Do you know what I mean? Like, it really has. Like, think about back what I did, right? Back when I was doing the Hate Katie streams. Everyone thought what I was doing was like the most horrific thing. What I was doing compared to now is freaking toddler play. Like, absolutely freaking toddler play. Do you know what I mean? Okay, sounds good. She just put it back up, Joanna, so I'll send it to you as soon as I'm done here. I'll forward it to you because I want to watch it anyway. I honestly don't think SM is tech savvy enough to pull off this without help. Oh, I agree. That's how it should have been. I don't like everyone. I just don't watch. Doris, I am exactly the same. Like, I don't like certain creators. Nothing they can say will ever change my mind on them. I think they're evil. I think, like, this whole, like, la 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 shit don't fly with me. And I just don't watch them. They irritate me. In my opinion, I believe SM is involved. Oh, he's involved. I just don't think he's savvy enough to do the what's it called? Spoofing and all of that stuff. I think he's involved up to his neck in it. And the threats to KJ's son and Nat are so vile and scary. I can't believe people even think like that. Oh my God. Like, that Nat said yesterday that one of the threats said that they will dig up her baby that passed away and take a poopy on it. Like, how gross. Whose mind would go there? Like, in reality, whose mind would go to that place to say something like that? Now, I can be an absolute bitch when I'm mad, and I'll say things that I'm really, really don't mean when I'm angry. But I would never go down to that level. Do you know what I mean? I might call you a bitch or call you ugly or call you fat, or do you know what I mean? Them sort of like derogatory, nasty things. But who thinks of those wordings? It's so wrong on so many levels. The spoofing was done by Little Miss Noble and her friend who is an EMT. Jean, I hope, I'm praying that they get some kind of consequences for these actions, because this is not okay. This is really, really not okay. But I do agree that I think Steve is up to his neck in it, but I don't think he's smart enough to be like the whole computer ringleader. I don't. But I also think that there's somebody that we're all missing. I have enough real life drama. I don't know these people and mean nothing to me, in my opinion only. Joanna, I was just saying the thing that I haven't been on, you know what's going on. Like, I mean, we've had Jim in hospital. Steve had to go back to London because his mum's poorly. Sissy's husband's like really, really, really poorly. He's had his driver in. It's on the time and I'm not catching up. I'm trying to catch up and I'm not catching up. The only reason I caught that last night was because I've been up in a lot of pain. So I've been just sleeping whenever I can. So I've been sleeping really dodgy hours. And I ended up waking up about 4:30 this morning. And I just so happened to see it. That was the only reason I ended up catching it. I think Steve's involved, but I don't think he's a kingpin. I agree. I wholeheartedly believe these people, if you can calm that, then that. will pay for whatever they have done through the legal system. I hope so. I do. I really, really do. I hope that there are consequences for those actions. And I think that will sort of send out a message that this is not going to be acceptable anymore. You know, we're not just going to allow these big hate troll groups to target one person. And I've had it, and it's not nice. And I didn't even have it half, not even a quarter as much as Katie Joy have it and still having it, you know? Lindsay in the house. Word up, girly. Do you know what I mean? And I didn't have it half as, even, not even a little bit. But the people that were in the chat was just like constantly like being so mad and like so sad, and it was just enough. I'm so sorry, Joe. My love and prayers to your family, you and your family. Thank you, Joanna. Jim's still in hospital. He's they said sepsis, so we're going to find out more details on Monday about that. My Helen's, my Sissy's husband had a driver put in, so that's not normally the best sign in the world, to be honest. Hey, Lindsay, where have you been? I can't find you anywhere. She's here. Lindsay, hey, girl. I don't understand the pettiness. Who has time? Doris. I barely have time. Like, I'm not even kidding, to reply to my messages. And I'm doing it stupid o'clock in the morning just to get a reply in. And sometimes these girls are waiting like 2 days before I get to reply. And it's not because I'm rude, or it's not because I've got, you know, I just don't want to reply. I just got so much going on, you know, it's in real life. And like, it's not just like silly things in real life. It's like real things. It's life and death in real life. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm literally waiting for calls that are just going to devastate our family as a whole. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been taking a bit of a break. I'm right here, boo. I just think we just don't. I just think it all just needs to stop. And you can all still hate Katie. Like, I've no problems with people hating Katie Joy. I really don't. I couldn't care less. But this sort of hate train, and that mob mentality, that's got to stop. Because yesterday in that chat, the people that were in there and was saying nasty things about Katie and stuff like that. And again, they were dragging things up from like 2019, and like, who cares? Like, who cares? In reality, like, who cares? It's not a good place to be, Joe. It's not. I'm literally, my phone is like in my hand. Yeah, I still haven't got time to do anything because I'm waiting for calls and this and that. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, oh my God. And it's boiling hot and I'm miserable. I'm sorry, Joe. I thought I could cheer you up. You always cheer us up, Linz. The thing they pick on Katie Joy about so stupid, they dwell on it. You can literally see the hatred I stay from all of that. Oh, exactly. You cheer me up, Lindsay. She does. She always cheers everybody up. I agree, Doris. I really do. I do think, like, you can still, I'm not saying that nobody needs to do a stream, like, not do a stream on her. If she does something, do a stream on her. I don't care. But make it about the task at hand. Like, Katie did this, she said this, I don't agree with it, I don't agree because of this. Job's a good one. Why do we need to? Well, in 1993, you told somebody that you hate another YouTuber. You called me a disgusting human being. Who cares? Like, in reality, who cares? Hey, Brooke, just listening, salts will not let this go without consequences. I hope not, Brooke. I hope not. I think this needs to set a precedence for future things within the community. Do you know what I mean? I have to stay away from mean people. They put me in a dang funk. I agree, allegedly. But this is why I don't go and watch them. I just don't. Like, I don't. I'm not going to go down the road of watching somebody that I don't like that potentially put me in a really feisty mood and make my anxiety bad, because just seeing certain people's names, I'm not even kidding, gives me anxiety. And that sounds so dumb, but it's factual. Does that make sense? The stream was epic, though. It was crazy AF. It was so crazy AF. It was. But some of the things in the chat really did bother me, and I wanted to say something, and I was like, if I go in this chat now, I am going to be absolutely battered. I'm going to get attacked from all sides. And I was like, no, it's just not worth it. But just the stupid thing, like the flag, like, come on, that was like, what, 12, 18 months ago? Do you really care what happened to a damn flag? I don't. I couldn't care less. Like, I really couldn't give a shit what happened to that dang flag. Whether it was weathered or whether somebody cut it, I really don't care. It's a flag. Go and buy another one. Go and buy a bigger one if it was the neighbors, just to piss them off. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that big a deal. It's not something that's worth, like, bringing up a year and a half later. Just seeing certain names triggers me. Same with me, Joanna. Like, literally, it just brings back so many bad, nasty memories that I've not got over. And that's my doing, that I need to sort of get over that. I had to pull myself away from it every now and then due to anxiety, but it keeps sucking me back in. It's because it's like that accident. Nobody wants to look, but everybody's so curious to what happened. It's just, my God, that's hysterical. Like, honestly, who cares? This will not be a popular opinion, but I think YouTube needs to give consequences to people that go real life. I agree. It's because they think she lied. Once you do that, you're on the chopping block. I know, but it was like, this is what I'm saying, Joe. Like, pick stuff that she's done now. Do you know what I mean? Why do we need to keep going back to dumb things? I'm sure if you watch it, I don't know, I don't watch her, but I'm sure that she does and says dumb things now that you could have a go about. That's my sort of thing. Like, stop bringing up things from 2019. That's my sort of thing in it, but I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's just so weird. It's just, and for people to have like files upon files from her and like transcripts of every live, that's freaking bizarre. Who's got that much time on their hands to transcript all her lives? How many lives do you reckon she does a day? Minimum of 2, 3? It's a frig load of transcripts. That is a lot of transcripts. Lukey came in and hot talked about Steve for like an hour, right? Yeah, I'll stay on topic. They don't have a life. I was a sub at that flag thing. I remember it. I don't remember the full story. I'm not going to lie. I do remember the flag thing. I do remember it. I don't remember the full story, though, I will admit. I think YouTube's needs accessible to creators and subs having problems during streams, wishful thinking. I agree. Like I was saying to Charlotte the other day that what was said, because I recorded that little bit and sent it to Charlotte, and it's like, you need to send this to YouTube because this is not okay. Like, even my husband was mad about it, like, you know, and we're not friends with Charlotte. We've got no like loyalty to her as such. Like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but we haven't. We're not friends with her. But saying that, Charlotte doesn't deserve that. Do you know what I mean? And I feel that as another, I suppose, work colleague, would you call it? Another YouTuber? I don't know. I don't know the correct terminology, but we were both mad, weren't we, when we heard that? You were like, oh, hell no. What is sad that is people who hate Katie don't believe what is going through and probably won't ever. These sick people are prosecuted and most likely convicted. This is a federal crime and they will do time. Oh, I hope so. And rightfully damn so. Like, rightfully so. Colleague, thank you. That was the word I was looking for. Thank you, babe. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to be best friends, but on the same token I don't think anyone has the right to put Charlotte's house up. Like, that's just not okay. That's not okay. Like, if you're in a chat and you're all having a little talk about it, yeah, I don't really give a shit, to be perfectly honest. But to put it on a public forum, that's so bad and so dangerous to Charlotte. Like, we don't know these people online. We don't know whether they're psychopaths. Jean, do you ever think we will get to the bottom of this? I don't know. I was thinking the other day, if she was attacked daily, I wonder if she would be different. Bless her heart. It is. And it's not nice, like being attacked every angle, especially from quote unquote the popular girls, like the popular gang, that cheerleader type. It's not nice, because never mind what you say, what you do, whether you do bad, good, or indifferent, you're still the bitch. You're still that girl. You know what I'm saying? Me too. This got way out of control. Threats to people's lives. No, not okay. I agree. I 100% agree. And I think it was the main thing as well. Like, they were saying stuff like, hey, Colleen. They were saying stuff like, oh, how's your grandbabies? Your daughter's got 6, isn't it? Or something like that. Don't quote me on that, because I'm not quoting, but it was something like that. And it was so, like, you could just hear it in the voice. And Carl was like, no, that is not okay. And he was like, record that and send it to me. And I recorded that little bit and I sent it to him. And he's like, I am going to, and I don't care what people think, I am going to send it to YouTube. This is not okay. Like, it's not okay. And I'm missing. Did I say hi, Colleen? I can't remember. I did. Hey, Colleen, just in case I didn't. I just think it's a lot. Yes, they say it because they are made against children, KJ. Yeah. Joanne, kudos for Katie. Continue to pull through it. Oh, I agree. Exactly. You never know what someone will do in anger. Reading an essay online. Oh, my God, yes. Because it was read on Little Red's channel, but I don't think it was Little Red that read it. Does that make sense? Me neither, Ria. Absolutely me neither. Hey, Mikey, welcome. How are you? I feel like I'm at home. I don't know, guys. I just I get, like, I don't feel this way, but I understand why people don't like Katie. I do. I get it. Like, I really, really do. She's not very relatable to most people, right? And I get that. But on the same token, I don't feel like she's here to make friends either. She's here to do a job. And that's where people like her and I differ. because this isn't my job. This is fun to me. This is something that we can all do together. We all like having a little chit chat and chatting about absolutely crap. Okay, today we're actually talking about something because it just happened last night. But normally we're just chatting about whatever. Do you know what I mean? But Katie does this for a living. She's not here to make friends. She's here to do a job, and that's it. Does that make sense? It's not that I don't like her. Katie can be slightly narcissistic. I get it. I do. I get it. I 100% get it. As soon as I saw what she was doing, I shut it off. Yep. That's a good way to put it, Joe. She's not relatable. She's not. She isn't very relatable. She's not. But I don't think she wants to be either. Have to run, Ella. Erin's watching a bit. Have a good day, Hope. We love you. Hope you're feeling better, girl. She isn't very relatable. She really isn't. She can be short with people. She can be rude. You know, it doesn't bother me, if I'm honest, because I got past trying to be that person to her. I tried to be that good person. I tried to be that friend to her. I'm past that now. I couldn't care less. But on the same token, is Katie is Katie. She hasn't changed since the day she started. So why people keep wanting to go on and go on and go on, yet people like EKC, people suck, can do all of these horrific things and have a huge gathering within her channel and nobody say a damn word. I don't understand. I'm talking about EKC. I'll stick up for her when everyone's flipped. She was being rude. She calmed down. I'm not gonna change. You're right, Joe. People do not make friends with Katie, and when she does, they fuck her over. And I think that's on two sides though as well, Patty, because I've tried super hard with Katie, like I really have. I'm the only one that stuck to my words with Katie Joy that I wouldn't do jump on the bandwagon, I suppose, of hating like everybody else. I told her I was done, what, 12, 14, 16 months ago, and yet she still tried to fuck me over the other day. And she can't use the excuse that, hey JJ, welcome, Butte. She can't use the excuse that, oh, I didn't know that was your name. You talk to me via Facebook. You know my name. Don't be stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? So that kind of irritates me. But on the same token, I'm not trying to be her friend. She's like that person who goes into work, does what she has to, and then goes home, wants no friends, and has no friends, and it's okay with her. Exactly that. Yep, exactly. I was trying to say that. Thank you. Thank you, allegedly. That's what I was trying to say. And I tried, like I thought that we could, be like that, I didn't know that, Joe, about KJ. It was only something stupid, but it was important to me because basically she'd put a screenshot out and she put my full name in this screenshot, my full Facebook name in this screenshot. Joanna, I don't have people on my Facebook. I don't. So, and people don't know the history either. All these new people that are backing Katie don't know the history. So by putting my name into the mix, she's then getting me hate that I didn't deserve. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what upset me then. Regardless how you feel about uni, I'm glad he's putting the spotlight on this. Oh, 100%, Brooke. I agree. Allegedly very true is what it is, except for her, for who she is, or move on without. I agree. I 100% agree. No, it wasn't nice. I'm not the biggest fan of KJ, but I couldn't put yourself in her shoes. CPS, please, Steph. Oh, I agree. I agree. And that's why I messaged her, Jean, and I was like, why? Out of all the screenshots, why put my name out there like that? Like, I've done nothing. I've literally been on your side, and I was so upset and I was so mad. And fair play, she apologized. She did. She apologized and she took it down, and she did write a status playing saying, please don't attack Joe. So, I'm grateful for that. But I was mad at the time just because, like, this is why people have an issue with Katie, because no matter how hard you try with her, sometimes you just can't try. There's just no trying with her. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think allegedly at a point then when she said, it doesn't matter what you do for Katie or to Katie with Katie. She has no loyalty to anybody. I know people that's been literally super loyal to Katie for 2.5+ years, and she don't even show any gratitude or any grace for that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that upsets me a little bit, because these people have really gone to bat for her. I'm so sorry that she did that. I'm glad she owned it. Oh, she did. I messaged her, and I wasn't the nicest when I messaged. I'm going to be honest. I was really pissed off. But she did own it, and she took it down, and she did write it, because my thing was, Jeannie's new people are not going to know the history. So I'm going to go through all of that again of having people coming and attacking me for what? Do you know what I mean? Mandy Vance's chat, and I feel like she should have talked privately with Mandy instead of doing that. I don't watch Mandy Vance, or whatever her name is. Who are you upset with, Joe? I was upset with Katie JJ. On Twitter, she put one of the old screenshots from that Without a Frigging Clue group with my full frigging Facebook name on that. I was so upset. She did apologize though, and she did take it down. But I wouldn't mind, but she talks to me through my Facebook, through Messenger. So she knows my name, and that's what upset me. And I didn't deserve that either. Do you know what I mean? What are you trying to prove? That's more what was my thing. I don't think she knows how to be thankful or graceful. She may think is a sign of weakness. But allegedly, some of these people have, honest to God, been batting for her for the longest time. And then all she does is go on Twitter and thank that Christy bird. What's her name? That does the coffee combo with kale. Like, I've never seen that woman even mention your name. I've never seen that woman stand up for you ever on Twitter or IG, ever, in fact. So where's the gratitude to the people that stand up for you for all these times on Twitter? A lot of people need to talk privately and keep the drama off the dang internet. 100. I can't see KJ nowhere. She's got me blocked everywhere, every platform. I'm still blocked on her IG. I honestly believe that Katie doesn't know all who supports her and who she can trust. No, I think she knows. I do. She knows these people that I know. Lindsay Christie, that's the one. Not cool. Charlie was full of docs last night. We were just talking about it, JJ, and her house was put up and stuff. It's fucking disgusting. It's not okay. Like, really not okay. I even reached out to her, JJ. Like, I don't talk to Charlotte. You know that. I don't talk to her. But even I reached out to her, and Carl is absolutely furious, and he's going to YouTube as well. Hey, Ams. I can't. I got sent the screenshots. I'll blur it out, that image out, obviously, and then I'll send it to you. KJ doesn't care about anyone who isn't a true friend, and anyone she's out for herself. and she will befriend anyone she thinks can feed her most information and then throw them under the bus. Sadly, that's true. Katie has always been kind to me, but I'm going to continue to love and support her because she has been supportive to me in the past. And that's fair enough, Patty, 100%. Yeah, I reached out to her. I reached out to her because of the other stuff as well. Like, it's just wrong, JJ. It's just wrong. It's just not okay. It's just no, like, why? And we just know where it's come from as well, which pisses me off even more. Like, we know where that's all came from. We know that's come from. I'm not even going to say their names, but we know that this come from them. Like, it's just not okay. Their channels need to be like taken away or something. Something needs to happen. It just seems bizarre to me that, like, even after all these years, it's still like a constant. It's still, oh, I don't know. I just think it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's okay not to like KJ. That's the thing. That's the thing with me. It's okay not to like her. Like, it's okay if you don't like Charlotte, if you don't like me. That's okay. What isn't okay is the constant harassing and bullying, threatening, do you know what I mean? And doxing and all of this other stuff in between. That's the bit that's not okay. It was bad. Many of us actually cried for her. Waxy burst into tears on Little Red Stream when it came out that Shah was dark. It's so sad. Hey, Joanna, Ria, Mikey, and everyone. She's a businesswoman and a YouTuber. Is nothing but money making for her. She has no loyalty to anyone except herself and her husband. I sadly agree with you, Colleen. I wish I didn't. I wish I could argue with you and be like, well, no, it's not the case. She's not like that. But sadly, it's not. Sadly, I can't. What you're saying is true. I don't know what to do though, JJ. Something needs to be done. Like, I don't know what to do. They need to quit with the Charlotte. They need to quit with everybody. Like, why is it okay for other content creators to keep still going after her? Like, or going after Charlotte, or going after Katie, or going after anybody for that matter. Why is this still acceptable? And why is some people still okay with some YouTubers doing it? I don't understand. I'll never understand that. I won't. YouTube needs to step in. I agree. Like, I really do. Lindsay, I don't like Katie, but I ain't going to attack her. Instead, I'm going to be empathetic towards her. Exactly. I'm not saying that in a bad way, Joe, just doing a job and that. No, I agree. Colleen, I agree 100%. I was literally just saying it about 10 minutes ago. She doesn't have, and I was annoyed with her because I know people that have really, really like gone to bat for her for the longest time, Colleen. And she doesn't even like say thank you, or she doesn't acknowledge them even. Like, do you know what I mean? Even though she knows 100% they go to bat for her. That's what started the whole thing. So I agree with you 100%. I'm not fighting with you. I was just saying, I wish I could say that, no, you're wrong, but I can't. It was just me being silly. Ignore me. I do agree, but with you on that death threats against her son, I can't let that go. I feel that because this is so disgusting. Oh, 100%. But it's on all accounts. Like, Charlotte shouldn't need to be dealing with being doxxed and threats. Neither should that Nat. Neither should Katie Joy. Like, what is wrong with these people? Like, literally, what is wrong with these people? Like, you don't realize how precious life is. Like, life is so freaking precious. It's been 3 years tomorrow since my mum passed away. I would do anything in the whole wide world to get my mum back, even if it was just for a month, not in pain, no, just her back as normal for a month. I would give anything. And these people are just like, shouting around death threats for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, for no reason. Like, I take that super seriously, especially on a freaking child. Like, it's a child. And no one has given, oh shit, sorry. And no one has given reasons why others than like she gets lots of super chats. Oh my God, who cares? I don't give a shit. Thank you, Layla. I just like all these death threats just need to stop. All the doxing needs to stop. It's just a lot, like, it's just a lot. I honestly think a lot of creators are jealous of how she works, but as much as I don't care for her, she obviously knows what she's doing. She makes close to 10K or so each month. No, and I've said this before, like, she in the YouTube world, how she carries on and keeps doing what she's doing. I didn't and I couldn't. You all know that. I buffled and I walked away for a little while. I needed to gather myself. I needed to remember remember myself and who I am. Do you know what I'm saying? You ladies have a great day. I'm going to go and eat. Bye, Brooke. Hey, Monica. Welcome. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Joanna. It's just a lot, and all these threats. Like, life is so precious. Like, why are we caring what somebody did? Like, is it going to affect your real life? Something Aaron said, right? Aaron said that, oh, well, she was making up about the police officer. Who gave you that job for you to say that? Who gave you the moral high ground for you to stand on and shout from the rooftops that these people are disgusting? Like, who? I didn't realize there was a job title in that, because if there was, I might have put my name in the hat. I honestly believe that's why SM hates her so much, because she's making the dough and he's fighting a dead channel. I don't get that channel thing. I'm sorry, I don't. Like, it's dead. Now, yeah, you've won the channel. Great, you've won a dead channel. Congratulations. If anyone came after my family the way they came after KJ or Charlotte's, head would be rolling. Jean, me too. I have family that are cops, detective, FBI agents, and lawyers. I would destroy them. I agree. Yeah, happy birthday to your daughter tomorrow. Party. Oh, I think Colleen's on the money with that. I really do. I honestly think that it's a complete jealousy thing with some of them. Is they're still struggling to get what, 1K a month, if that, if they're lucky, on all around about. Thank you. Sorry, I was just drinking. Ria, I agree. What was done was so bad, but Shah was a huge amount of support, and she will be liked because she's a sweet woman. She doesn't have money, so that they are so mean to go after her super chats. That's just sad. JJ ignores Streamlabs. They're being assholes. We call them a bully because they keep bullying people in the chat. They'll give you a minute timeout in a minute. It's just, oh my God. What did Mikey say for Lister? Someone doxed me. Someone said my real name and where I lived on a YouTube live. Oh my God, I didn't know that either. They're always doing it, JJ. It's normally to Patsy. I think it's Patsy that normally gets. Ria, you get it as well, Ria, don't you? It's funny. I don't know. My Streamlabs have issues. My Streamlabs got like a mind of its own. Normally Patty or Real and say, are you going to be nice to me, Mr. StreamYards? Hey, message deleted. How are you? That's funny just even saying that, message deleted. Mr. Streamyards usually targets me. Yeah. Dang bots, it has got a mind of its own. Like, oh my God. You should be a lesson to everyone taking up YouTube, and there's a good chance you can fix and take precautions not to be so careless with your details. 100%. I wish I wasn't. Hi, welcome, ride or die. I wish I wasn't, if I'm honest. I think I was too open in the beginning. I said my real name. I said, I let people be on my Facebook, which I've had for like well over 15 years. I was dumb. I was completely and utterly dumb. I wish I had just gone by a pseudonym and just made up some random name and just stuck with that. I do completely agree. I really wish that I had done that. I agree, Mikey, it has gone too far, and the authorities are involved, the FBI and stuff. It's just a lot. It's a lot for all of these people that's getting it. Like Charlotte is getting it 24/7. Katie Joy is getting it 24/7. Waxy's getting it 24/7. I'm getting random here and there's, which I really don't care. I'm used to it by now. It's not right. It really isn't right. I don't use my real name. Some people think I do. I wish I didn't. I wish I had just done something like random, like, I know, I can't even think of something now, like Chopper does. Do you know what I mean? I wish I had just done something like Chopper, and not like I let everybody on my personal Facebook when I first started. I was so naive. I was so naive. I was really dumb. And I really wish I hadn't. Not that I've got anything to hide, because I haven't. Bye, babe. Love you. Birthday party time. Tell I said happy birthday. And save me a bit of cake. I want the cake. Dang it. I want the cake. Joe, they found your info anyways. I know. I can't wait for Waxy's video. I need to find Waxy, because I don't follow her. I don't like sub to her. I need to follow her and go and have a little nosy. I was watching some of your old streams the other day. I miss your old intro. With my cup of my Welsh flag and cup of tea. I still got that intro. I just haven't used it for an age. Just haven't used it for a long time. I think I was just trying to like sort of get away from what I used to be, and I was just trying to find myself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just tried to find myself for a little while, because I was no longer me. Like, after everything that happened and everything that went down, and I was doing things and saying things that really wasn't me. And to be quite honest, I was just being an absolute fucking bitch. Like, for what? For why? There was no reason. Do you know what I mean? And I needed that little bit of time away, come back, reflect, and come back and make my apologies and try and be a better me. And I think I've succeeded on the most part. Okay, Ren got me out of myself, that I lost my temper there twice. But even the last time, with Ren, I literally just said, I have nothing to say. I literally had nothing to say. I really didn't. Joe, do you want to say, I'm so sorry if you thought I was telling you stories in Ren's comments about your daughter, but I couldn't just sit back. No. I didn't think that at all. You and Lindsay and a couple of others did amazing. Like, you really did. You really did. You all did amazing, and I appreciated you all, like, standing up for me and, like, trying to explain to him that this isn't, like, shit, like, you know. What a mess he'd gotten into. We need a petition. The first time that I went up there, I lost my temper. I was on Messenger with Lindsay at the time, and when I'd left, and Lindsay was like, "Do not go back up there," and I was like, "I'm not going back up there. I'm not going back up there." And she's like, "Do not go back up there. You did and said everything you need to say. You have no reason to go back up there now." And I was like, "No, you're right. I don't." And I didn't go back up there after that. And when he was on Amzi's stream, and Amzi was like, "Well, you're not muted, Joe, you know, you can say what you need to say." And I said, "You know, I got nothing to say to you. There's nothing that I have to say. I was trying to explain that your situation wasn't a normal adoption story." I told him, Colleen, I really did. I told him when he wrote it on his community tab, Colleen, I wrote underneath, "This was from blah, blah, blah." And I explained it underneath. And do you know what he turned around and said? "No, it's because you're a piece of shit, mom." That's what he said. I strike Grand's videos for harassment. A lot of people are striking his videos from what I've heard. So did Mikey. That's terrible. She should never have said that to you. No, I miss Mikey's. Jen called me stupid. You're not stupid, Mikey. You're definitely not stupid. You're far from stupid, sunshine. You know that. You're far from stupid. Lindsay is home again. Lindsay's home again. I'm still trying to figure out where the time went, Ria, and thank you. He has me shaking. What a mess. He got so mad in a long time. He just doesn't. I think he does it he does it. He's like and I said this to Amzi, and Amzi disagreed to a degree, and I think she's right to a degree, but I also think I'm right to a degree. I think there's somewhere in the middle between what me and Amzi have said that is somewhere right. He does it for entertainment purposes. He's like a shock jock that does things and says things to piss people off to get a reaction. And this is where people need to just stop giving him the views, stop giving him the reactions, because he doesn't deserve it. And then, like, I don't know. Mike, you know you're a good person. Don't let Jen say what Jen says about you. Exactly. And you know that you're not stupid, Mikey. You're far from stupid. You're definitely not. You know, so I don't know. I'm definitely not going to go up on a live with anybody like that again. I'm really not. And if I have anybody up on here, it's going to be a pre-arranged thing. So it'll be like a pre-arranged, there will be days in advance notice that somebody is going to be up. I'm not just going to be allowing people to come up anymore, just on random here and there's, just because it ends up just a shit show. And I don't want that. I'm trying really hard to stay out of the drama. Like, I can still have opinions on the drama, but I also don't need to be involved in the drama. Does that make sense? Like, you know, no one has the right to judge you for what you did. It's not anyone's business, and every adoption has a story behind it. I don't think a mother just gives birth to a baby and her baby away willingly. Exactly that, Colleen. Exactly that. And this is what I said to that girl who was on there, and she's like, "Well, why is your story out there anyway?" And I'm like, well, firstly, that's none of your dang business. Even if it was me that wanted to tell my story, it's my story to tell. If I want to sit here and discuss my story and what happened to me, I have had every right to. Granted, it wasn't that way, but even if it was that way, you have no right to say, why is your story out there? Why are you telling random people your story? It's my story. If I wanted to sit here and tell everybody on the internet my story, that's my choice too. It wasn't like that, but that's besides the point. Do you know what I'm saying? I tried to warn you about it, Joe. Yeah, you did. Wise move, Joe. I'm just not having anybody. If anyone comes out now, it is going to be like you know, what's it called? Maybe you could ignore her for a while, Mikey, until she realizes she has hurt you. Yeah. I really wish I understood what Katie did to Erin in the anti-vaccine group for so much hate. I don't think it is hate with Erin. I really don't. I think she's the same as the other one. She's doing it for monetary value. Oh, that girl pissed me off when she asked you, why did you tell your story? I was like, what the fuck, really? Girl. But that's my thing. Like, it, even if it was me that told it, it doesn't matter. It's my story to tell. Like, if I want to sit here and talk to you guys about my my story and what happened, and that's my problem and that's my behavior, nothing to do with you. It was like, go away and leave me the frick alone, like, And it's my story to bloody tell. Like, go away. What was wrong with that chick sitting there condoning the behavior? I don't know. And it's like Colleen said then, I was just so mad. And then I was like, what? No, that's not. Like, it was like they were trying to say that I just sort of like went and just put this out there. And it wasn't. It wasn't like that at all. And even if it was, it's fuck all to do with them anyway. Some people need to talk about their story. It gives them help. It helps them, I'm not saying get over it, because things like that and some things you don't get over, but it helps them clear their head and think about it. The most selfless, bravest thing a mother can do is put their child up for adoption. Thank you. And I'm not going to be sorry for it. I'm not going to be embarrassed about it. And I'm certainly not going to hide her. I'm not. She is not a dirty little fucking secret. She's not. She's not a mistake. She's not, let's put that into the carpet and never talk about it. She is not any of those things. She is a beautiful, intelligent, smart, amazing young woman, all because of her parents. So, no, I'm not going to be sorry about it at all. No one little bit. I'm not going to be sorry. And she's not going to be hidden away like a dirty little secret, because she is certainly not that. It aids the grieving process. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you, message deleted. That's what I was trying to get out. Thank you. Everyone, please sign Joe's guest book with a thumbs up. Doesn't cost anything. It's free. Thank you. Please do. Please do my thumbs up. I appreciate it. I told him, Amzi, that wasn't the one. Now some stupid people want to apologize, but sorry, I say you have it coming. Yep. You can't cry victim when he finally said it back to you. And it's like, no, it doesn't work for me. She's beautiful. She's your identical twin, Joe. Joe's twin. She is my twin, I know. My sister adopted a baby from birth 10 months ago. Oh, the little girl is so adorable, and our family are so grateful to the birth mother. Oh, JJ, that's beautiful. That's just amazing. That's so cute. Oh. Joe, your daughter is a gift from God, and she's not a dirty little secret. Exactly. And I refuse for anyone for even think that I'm hiding her, because I'm not. I'm really not. Oh, is JJ getting told off again? Ria, you've been let off the hook. It's JJ being told off. It's normally Ria. I'm so proud in all of you, Joe. You thought about your child's best interest, and I admire you for that. Thank you. And guys, like, I was friggin' 14 years of age. Like, do you know what I mean? What are you people, not you people, but what are they wanting from me? What do they want from a 14-year-old kid? What did they want from me? And it's besides the point. It doesn't even matter however got brought up online. It's out there, it got brought up. I discussed it because it's my bloody story to tell. And to be honest, I would have spoken about it. At some point, I'm sure I probably would have spoken about it. You know what I mean? It's not something that I hide. I've never hid it. Everybody knew about her. So it's not like that. My sister couldn't have her own, and she had so many miscarriages. Oh, bless her heart. This little girl changed all of our lives. So we can only imagine her not being in our family. Oh my God, this baby's going to be so loved, JJ. I can imagine that she's already so loved. Streamlabs, stop having a go at JJ. JJ, I'm so sorry. He chose you instead of me in this life, Mr. Streamlabs. Right? Mr. Streamlabs is nice. I say fuck these people who keep bringing it up to try and shame you. Exactly. And I'm not Jean. I am nowhere am I going to be ashamed of it. She's amazing. She's done amazing things. And I can honestly, with my hand on my heart, say she would not be the person she is today if she had stayed with me. And I know that. And I can honestly say that. Like, really, really, I can honestly say that. I can say 100%. Is that air conditioning unit bothering anybody? I can honestly say that she wouldn't be the person she is today if she had stayed with me. She needed that structure. She needed that mummy and daddy that loved her, that stable home. She needed all those things. What the frig am I meant to give? As a child, what am I meant to give? Joe, you're done a loving thing. That was a horrible. And yeah, no, Joe, we can't hear it. Perfect, thank you. I need it on. I'm absolutely bloody melting. I'm too fat for this heat. I'm too fat for this heat. I just can't deal. It's so warm today here. Like we got a heat wave coming. I can't even. StreamYards is definitely annoying you today, JJ. But on the upside, it's not annoying Ria. It's normally Ria. I love this open discussion, and it's truly safe place for it. 100%. Thank you for the super chat, Jean. Things, I don't feel like adoption and abuse or anything like that should ever be a secret. Because that's where the problems come in. Do you know what I mean? That somebody could be nasty and tell them and that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? And I love that we can have these discussions. My niece will have an amazing life. She's the sweetest baby I've ever met. And I have two of my own, 19 and 22. Nieces and nephews are the best though, because you can spoil them rotten and give them back. They are. They're the best. That's what I do with my nieces and nephews. I'm babysitting at the end of the month overnight, so my brother and sister-in-law can go away for the night. And my nephew came down the stairs the other day, and he said, "Auntie Jojo," I said, "Yeah." He said, "Are we going to have takeaway when you comes and babysits for us?" I said, "Yes, boy, of course we are." And I said, "I'll get some sweets and chocolates as well." He went, "I thought you might. I love you, Auntie Jojo." He's all about the sweets and the chocolates. He doesn't love me. He just likes what I bring to the table. Joe Streamlabs keeps saying, starting with JJ. I know, it's always doing it. I'm sorry. It's not me. I swear to God, I'm not doing it. JJ, ignore the punctuations. I think that's the problem. Yeah, it might be. Sorry. Streamlabs, leave JJ alone. Babies making adult decisions. How amazing, Joe, you made that choice. That's truly a beautiful story. Thank you. And that was my decision. That was mine. And I couldn't do the alternative. And although it works for other people, and I don't judge other people for having the alternative wouldn't work for me, for how my brain works. I don't know why. Would it have been easier? Probably. But I personally couldn't do the alternative. Does that make sense? So your brother is doing better, Joe. Oh no, the one you're thinking of is my sissy's husband. He had a driver put in 2 days ago. Do you guys know what a driver is? It's a injection that's literally like in 24 hours a day, and it drives drugs through your system, like morphine and stuff, like every hour. It's called a driver. He had that put in 2 days ago, but he's outwitting the doctors because the doctor said he wouldn't last the weekend, and he's like, nah, I'm not ready. I'll go when I'm good and damn ready. Sounds about right, Carl. Mm-hmm. I'll do it when I want to do it, not when you want me to do it. Yeah, different Carl. My sissy's husband's name is Carl as well. You're a strong, selfless woman. This makes you an amazing mother. Thank you, JJ. I was glad to see Amzi and others having your back. Yeah, me too. Amzi was so good. Like she knew what I was trying to say. And you guys know, you followed me for a long time. Sometimes I struggle with my words, and I struggle to like get what I'm trying to say out. And that's why you guys help me in the chat. Like you'll tell me the words that I need to use and stuff. But she came up and she literally was like, Joe, you're thinking of this. And I'm like, yeah, you know, and then she like just made them all shut up, which is great. She was amazing. In the US, it's called a pick line, Joe. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, guys. That's why I haven't been on, guys. We've had such a lot of family stuff going on, and like I had a surgery. My best friend, his husband got rushed into hospital because he's sepsis. My sissy's husband's poorly. So we've just had a lot going on. We've had a lot going on. Our friends around the corners. Mum was really poorly, so we had to try 4 hours to go and see her. It's just been a big old mess, and we've needed a lot of prayers over this last couple of weeks. We really have. But yeah, Amzi did really good. I'm so glad that she did, because I was trying so hard to get my words out, and it wouldn't work. Like it wouldn't work. Joe, may I ask how you connected with your daughter? If you don't want to share, I truly understand. No, it's fine. I set up a Facebook in my maiden name with pictures of her. So I did her date of birth, pictures of her, but my maiden name, and she got my name, her birth certificate with my name on there. And she searched through Facebook, and that's how we connected. And then she messaged me and said, I think that's pictures of me when I was little. Are you blah, blah, blah? And I was like, yep. And then we met like 10 days later. We met in Cardiff, and been there ever since, not been separated. And now she lives even closer to me. She's in Pembrokeshire, the same as me. Well, here for you, Joe. That's a real friend to do. It's not just, but the bad ones as well. Yeah, exactly. At least you didn't shut down for that 1 year ago, Joe. Yep, exactly. I'm new here, but I did witness you get attacked for no reason. I'm here to support. Thank you, Yaya. I appreciate that. Yeah, so that's how the contact initiated. Actually, it was my friend's idea to do the Facebook, like set up a Facebook with her pictures and stuff. And so yeah, I'm lucky that I had friends that were like more smart when it came to stuff like that, because I really wasn't back then. Not that I'm much better now, but I was even worse back then. You can imagine, can't you? So yeah, setting up a Facebook with her pictures and stuff, and my maiden name did the job. I wouldn't recommend it though. I really wouldn't. I would recommend going through the right channels. It's definitely not something that I would recommend doing it through social media. There's a lot that can go wrong. We're lucky that nothing went wrong, but we've heard other stories afterwards, haven't we, of meeting on social media that's gone like really badly wrong, really, really badly wrong. That's awesome. Thank God for social media. And it's awesome that she reached out to you. She was only 17 at the time as well, Colleen, when she reached out. She just turned 17. She turned 17 in the July, and she messaged me the beginning of August 10th. So literally she'd only just turned 17, and she was a very young 17 as well, which why I think we should have done it the correct way, but it worked for us, thank God, touch wood, everything worked out amazing. But I can see how it could have gone the other way. I heard of fake people claiming to be their child that they adopted out. I've heard about that as well. I've heard about that. How sad and like messed up is that though? Like seriously, how screwed up is that? I was watching one that a kid went missing, like got stolen when they were little. I think they were like 4 when they got stolen. And this young man came back and said, I'm the kid. He literally researched every single thing so that he knew what the dog's name, he knew everything about everybody. And it worked out. He was just a kid that wanted a family. It was so weird. Have you ever crossed your mind before? Have it ever crossed your mind before? No, not with me, just purely because she's my spitting image. There's no getting away from it with her. Like literally, as soon as I didn't even need to. I looked over, she looked over to me, and it was like looking in a damn mirror. And it's everything. Yeah, she's me all over, isn't she? She's literally. She has Joe's face. It would be impossible. It's true. She does. She is a spitting image of me, sadly. Poor cow. Yeah, she is. She is my little, she's a younger version of me. That was a Lifetime movie, Joe. I can't remember where I saw it. I must have been watching something on the documentary channel, knowing me. That's where I normally go to when I'm not feeling very well. I'll normally lay in bed and watch the documentaries. But it was sad, and like this poor woman had got all her hopes up, and genuinely thought that this was her kid that she had like got stolen from her all these years ago. And when there's adoption, there's never closure. Or when a child is stolen, or parent alienation, there's never closure. So you're constantly having that what ifs. Do you know what I mean? A story happened here in America a couple of years ago. Yeah, that's the one I must have been watching. So it was just like insane. It was really insane. But it happens in like just generally as well. And people like me, the birth parents, are always will always do it. Like, you know what I mean? If you don't want to answer this, I understand. Did you meet the adoptive parents after she found you? Yes, babe, I've got a very good relationship um with them. and so is Carl. Like, we can go to their house. We've gone to their house when they've not been, well, Moo's not even been there. We've gone and had a couple with them, and they're very, very nice people. Jean, they really, really are. He's Italian. He's full on Italian, and she's Welsh. She's a nurse, and he's a something financial. I can't remember exactly what it is, but something financial. They got a beautiful house. They're still married, happily married. So Michelle's got it best of all worlds. I'm telling you, she's the only child of her two parents. She's got the best of all worlds. Yeah, but in the US, in the UK, unlike the US, all adoptions are closed adoptions. I was very, very lucky that I got a few pictures throughout the years. I maybe got half a dozen pictures, and that was something that was something super lucky, because in the UK, that's just not something that happens. It's always a closed adoption. You don't even know where your kid is going. You don't. It could be going to England, Scotland, Ireland. It could be going to anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be in Wales. Hey, Carl, you miss me? He's laughing at you. This is wonderful and amazing. Yeah, we all celebrated her 18th birthday together. We all went to a restaurant together to celebrate her 18th birthday. One of my favorite pictures that I got of Carl is with Carl and her dad. They're laughing around, both being stupid. And it's one of my favorite pictures of them. And it's one of Moo's favorite pictures, actually, as well. She loves that picture. So, but we are very, very lucky. Like, how it's worked out for us is so, so lucky. Like, we really are lucky. But I'm always willing to answer questions. Always. I'm very open with it. I've always been very open. And that's something that Michelle really liked when she came back, that she wasn't a secret. Like, all my friends knew about it. Even my nephews and nieces growing up, they'd always know that I explained it, that Auntie Jojo helped another family because this family couldn't have a baby, and they were so sad, and they were crying and crying and crying, and I just felt so bad. And then Auntie Jojo said that they could have Michelle, and then Michelle will come back when she's big. And they completely understand. They'd give her a picture, and it's like, Michelle's with her other mummy and daddy and Auntie Jojo, and I'd be like, yes, baby. You know, she loved that. She was always super happy that she was never a secret. Has she ever asked to meet her biological father? Yep, and she did. I arranged it. I was there because I'm not having him meet her alone. No, no. I was there, so I did that because she wanted to, Colleen, and it's her right to make her judgment call on him. But at the time, she was only just turning 18. Oh no, she was still 17. She was still halfway into 17, and I wasn't willing to let him be close to her without supervision. So yeah, I did it. I got in contact. And were you able to name her, or did the parents name her? I named her after my friend who came in with me when I gave birth, my friend Michelle. We've been friends forever, since very, very young. And I named her after my best friend in school. I'm crying happy tears. It just warms my heart. Thank you, Jean. I really help people, Joe. You do. Thank you, Ria. Lindsay's always helping me. She's normally the one when I'm talking, and she gives me the words that I need to use. Wow, Joe, I didn't know that big of you. Wasn't even though what he did to me, that I was always worried that if I didn't do it under my supervision, that she would do it and something bad could happen, because I feel that he wouldn't see her as a daughter, but he may see her as his next victim, and that bothered me somewhat. And that sort of played a lot on my mind. And I swore that I would never, ever allow her to be alone with him ever. Like, ever, ever. If we were together, the three of us, and I was going to the bathroom, I would make her come with me. I'd be like, come on, we're going to the toilet. I need a wee. Because I'm not, I just felt super uncomfortable. And she's his type. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's true. Little, dainty, and young. And sadly, that's his type, you know? I was 11, 12, 11. I was 11, coming up 12, probably. He was late 20s. There are parents that keep their child, hurt them, and give them terrible lives. Adoption is so beautiful. Birth mothers choose life and give the family such precious gift. Exactly, JJ. That's how I used to explain it to my nephews and nieces, that somebody's really, really, really sad and they cry all the time. They cry day and night. And we want to feel bad, like, poor baby, poor women. And they'd be like, yeah, that's sad, isn't it, Auntie Jojo? And I was like, it is sad. JJ, please refrain from posting links. Shut up, Streamlab. Yeah, labs. No one cares about your bad attitude. No one cares about your bad attitude, Streamlab labs. Streamlabs, get over yourself. Right? Sorry, JJ, you're definitely being bullied today, girl. But she doesn't speak to him now. She asked, my daughter has a genetic illness, and she asked him to take a blood test to help diagnose, because it's HSP, but there's always numbers after it, and we wanted to know what the numbers was. And he wouldn't even do the blood test for her, so she just refuses to speak to him. Joe, you gave the gift others than life, because at 14 there's no way you could have gotten a job and taken good care of it. Absolutely not. And it's like I tell people, Colleen, you know, love don't put food on the table. Love don't put clothes on her back, you know? Like, JJ, I bet your sister, I bet that baby has got everything their little heart desires, even at their small age, right? Because that baby is so wanted and so loved, that baby's parents are literally going to give the baby the best possible life that any baby could ever have, you know? Pick on me, I'm more than your league, Mr. StreamYards. Oh, go on the wrong side of the bed. I'm telling you. It's okay. I'll handle this bot. Get him, JJ. Get the bot. I don't know why it does it. Honest to God, I don't. I swear it's not me. I'm not doing it. I swear to God. It's a bloody stupid stream bot. But I put it up because people used to want to play the game in the chat. But nobody really bothers anymore with it. So I probably should just turn it off, to be honest. It's a pain in the butt. Always quite funny when we do the questions. That's always quite funny. We'll do random questions and ask it. JJ, I guess Streamlabs is not bad as some bully creators, right? If you haven't already, go and sub to JJ, her channel. She's going to start uploading stuff and going live and stuff like that. So I'll take it off on next time on the computer. I have to go. Hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. It was nice speaking to you, Joe. You too, Colleen. Speak to you soon. And any questions you have, feel free. Like, message me. I'm very open about it. Have a good day, love. Yeah, next time I'm on the computer, I might take the Streamlabs off because we don't go via Streamlabs anymore. Lindsay, Joe's not a stripper. Take it off. I'm telling you earlier, I was sat with no clothes on. It's so fucking hot here. It's a good job there's just me and my husband in the house. It was so hot. I can't even deal. I'm too fat and pasty to be for this heat. I wanted to be when I was younger. I literally did. I thought about it. Just because I was working 3 jobs and my friend who was working 4 days a week doing dancing was earning more than me on my 4 jobs, and I was pissed off and I was like, oh my God, but I didn't have the balls to do it. Everyone was like, you should do it. You're skinny and you're tall, like, 'cause I'm 5'7", and like, oh my God, you're tall and skinny and you're blonde. And I was like, yeah. No, I'll stick with my 4 jobs or 3 jobs, kind of 4. The 4th really didn't make any big impact to me, to be fair. The 4th was just I wanted to do rather than needing to do. If I could get up a pole, which I can't, I would, right? That would give you the views, Joe, dancing those clothes off, right? Oh my God. People would be paying me to put my clothes back on, Rhea. They'd be like, okay, girl, we've seen enough. Okay, put your clothes back on. Here's the money. Just please put them back on for the love of God. For the love of Satan's severed fucking foreskin, put your fucking clothes back on, bird. That's what they'd be saying. I'm telling you. Oh, I am, Monica. I'm so pasty. Guys, I've decided that Monday the 26th, I'm going to get my hair dyed and I'm going back blonde, and that's it. I'm not having no more red, no more random colours. I'm sticking with my blonde and I'm staying my blonde. Oh, good God, no. Nobody wants to see this fat ass. Trust me. My pale butt with cellulite. Nah. What was that one? Satan's what? Satan's severed foreskin. For the love of Satan's severed foreskin. It's too sexy for those shorts. Too sexy for those shorts. So sexy it hurts. Ooh, I can't wait to see the blonde. Me too. Lindsay, I'm dying. I've been trying to just grow it out and I need it back blonde. It's just a freaking stick. And I'm looking like I'm going bloody bald because my blonde roots are coming through so pale that it looks like I've got blonde like bald bits in my head. But if they are all blonde, then they're gonna strip all this crap out of my hair and do foils and stuff. I have a box dye here. I just haven't tackled it yet. It is growing out so much. I can't. I'll probably have to dye it twice. Monica, I bought the box sets. I'm not even gonna lie. I did. But then I got too scared to do it because this is me and I'm blonde as fuck and I'll end up fucking it up. You already have the blonde mindset, me as well, match. Exactly that. Exactly. No, I did actually buy the blonde. I got my natural color on the blonde box sets, and then I was like, oh, but what if I mess it up? I'm going to look orange or something, or my hair's going to fall out, or oh my good God. I pull herself out. We live in Florida, so my sister is afraid of the pool that we have when she falls in and rolls on her back. Oh, babies got natural things. I'm telling you, babies are really good naturally. I have natural highlights. They're called grey hair. Grey's beautiful. I'd love to be grey. People pay money for that grey now, Jean. It's like up here, JJ. You have to teach them how to swim real, real early. My friend's little boy is doing swimming lessons and has been for a little while now. He's really good. He goes into water and oh my God, he's so good. But she's like, it's so important, especially with him having Down syndrome. It's super important for him up here because we're so close to the ocean to be able to swim. And especially with him being Down syndrome, that he might not understand the risk of going too deep or a current getting him. He needs to be able to swim. Oh God, just ignore them, JJ. They keep Streamlabs. I'll turn it off. I can't even turn it off from here. I need to go on the computer. Sorry. It took 6 weeks of swimming lessons. The baby loves the pool. What a relief to know if she ever falls in, she will be okay. That's exactly that. Exactly that. That's what we do up here. All the children up here get swimming lessons very, very early because you've got to when you live near a beach. And we got literally the closest beach is what, 5-minute drive, if that. It's not even a 5-minute drive. That's amazing. I'm glad that she likes the water as well. Hattie Boomy, you make me so happy when I see you. I'm not bothered by bots or bullies. I know the bots is really, it's got it in for you today, JJ. I'm sorry, I swear it's not me. It's the stupid bot. They normally have a go at Ria. It's normally Ria. I thought about going grey, Jean. I did. I actually thought about it. But then I just thought, nah, I'm just going to stick with my blonde. And when I go grey naturally, then I'll deal. I can just have that then. I actually love my grey highlight, so it goes well with my dark hair. Oh, I bet that looks lush. Yeah, babies are really good with things like that. You have to get them young, though, before they find that fear thing. That's what my friend's done with her baby. Because, you know, everyone needs to swim around you. It's so important that being, like, you know, kids go down the beach all the time. JJ is a strong woman. And I hate that she has to deal with stuff like why her freaking like where she's from gotta be taken into account. Although I am jealous that she is Puerto Rican, just putting that out there because I really want to go to. I'm really, 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 really jealous. But besides that point, it's not okay. It's just ridiculous. Nothing should be mentioned about race, color, or creed. Like, it doesn't matter. If somebody's a dick, then they're a dick. If somebody's nice, then they're nice. Do you know what I mean? I took little babies, 3 years of age, to swim at camp for years. It is. It's really, really, really. It is so important. Streamlabs doesn't like Leah because she sings better than he does. Well, sure. Thank you. Yes, it's fantastic. Highly recommend swim lessons for babies as soon as parents can. They're always drowning in Florida, always small children and babies. Yeah, definitely. Oh, shut up. For sure. For definite. For death. I like Puerto Rico. I wanted to go with my friends, Puerto Rican, and we were gonna go, but it worked out we didn't have enough money in the end because it was was the COVID hit or something like that, wasn't it? I can't remember now. It was, yeah, I think it must have been the COVID when we were supposed to go because like we didn't need like hotels and stuff because obviously we were going to stay with her and her family, and she's American, so we were going to sort of meet there, but we didn't get round to it. And Twinny was like, "No," I was like, "I know we can't come." I'll put it up. Every time he says it, I'll put JJ's message up so everyone can read it on the screen. Lindsay, I like your version of the song better than the other. Me too. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be getting off because we're coming up to 2 hours and I am absolutely knackered. As you can tell by my voice has been going for the last hour and a half. I'll put JJ's up just in case StreamYards. Yep, I knew he would. It says I'm supposed to show my papers to prove I'm not illegal because Puerto Rico is another country according to some. You mean it's not? What are you trying to say? I just don't understand. Maybe he thinks it's Portugal. That's what he thinks. He thinks it's Portugal. Oh my God. He thinks it's Portugal. That's what it is, JJ. He thinks you're from Portugal. If you are, can you come close? Because I'm not far from Portugal. It's only about an hour on a plane for me to Portugal. Thank you, Joe. You're such an inspiration. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I thank everyone for coming along and joining. And again, I apologize. I haven't been around. Just real life does come first when family members are sick and stuff like that. I have to. It always goes faster. I know it always. It's been like hour and 53 minutes. I always gotta think about me and my family and first, but I will try, I promise, and be on more. I just can't guarantee when, unfortunately. But keep ignoring, keep doing what you gotta do. Love you guys. Time to fuck off, JJ. Time to kiss my fat ass. Love you too, Jean. Love you all. Thank you so much. Great stream. Thanks, Linz. See you later. Real life always comes first. Definitely, Rhea, for sure. This is why I just haven't been on. I'm really sorry, but it is. Real life got to come first for me with my family being so poorly right now. And please keep praying for all us all. We really do need it. And I appreciate you all. Bye, guys. Thank you.